things weren't always that easy for me. The big misconception about Franz is that I've always been the coolest kid around, or I've always been the most popular kid. But that couldn't be further from the truth, because I had like a period of my life, I call it the dark period, where I had no fucking friends. Like, I don't know what was wrong with me or my surroundings or what, but I had like a chunk of my life where I didn't have a single fucking friend. For me, that period was middle school. It was like my middle school age. So I would say like 10 to 13 or like 9 to 13, something like that. I was just like, maybe I was just too fucking weird. It could have been like my weird stage where I was just too weird, where kids didn't fuck with me. It could have been where I lived too, because I was like on the outskirts of Atlanta, like not too many people. I wasn't like in a huge city. I was kind of in the suburbs. It could be a multitude of things, but I just didn't have any friends. So I look back at that and I'm like, man, that was fucked up. And like, I hope no one has to deal with that like I did. I kind of took that period of my life and said, look, if I made it through that period of my life having nobody, anybody can do it. And you know, I went on to prosper, and I went from like no friends, not popular, to popular, and everyone wants to be my friend. So things can be hard at times, but I view life as a roller coaster, in the sense that roller coasters are just up and down, up and down. So you could be dealing with the period in your life where this shit is just down, but you're gonna come back up, and vice versa. And you just kind of gotta accept it, you know? If I could talk to the young Chris Franz, I would say, don't worry. Take a deep breath and just do what you love. And as long as you keep doing what you love, you're gonna be A-okay. I promise. If I could have said that to myself, I would have just had a huge breath of relief. I've got goosebumps thinking about it, because I had times in my life where I thought, man, this shit is fucked. Like, I'm not gonna make it. I've got like a fucking Ferrari in my garage right now. I've got a 6,000 square foot house. Like, I've got a beautiful family. I'm doing what I love, all because I never gave up. But I was so close to those points where I thought that giving up was my only option. If I could just look back and say, dude, don't fucking stress out so much. Just chill and keep doing you. The big like fuck you moment in my life was probably when I was about 18 or 19 years old. I got in a little bit of trouble with the law, and at the same time I got in trouble with the law, my girlfriend broke up with me, and my family was like not stoked about me. Basically everything bad that could happen all happened at once. For me, that was like my big fuck you moment, saying like, quit doing what you're doing, like you're fucking up in life, everything you're doing is fucked. For a second, I almost turned back and just turned my back to everything, but I think it was just one of those things where I took a deep breath and thought about it and just said, look, I've got to keep doing what I'm doing, because if I don't, I'm not gonna ever be happy again.
I walked into a side door, and literally as I came in, I just got nailed across the face with this like really hard plastic baby doll. And so I have all this fake blood on me. I had like a black eye for my set.
An automated computer voice came on and started saying, everyone safely find your way to the exits. And this is in the middle of Cottonmouth King's set. It's in the middle of their set, in the middle of Boston, and one of popping the spots, 2,000 people.
There's something in dark ideas and things that scare people and things that make people uncomfortable. I relish in, and I like extreme things. I like things that remove people from their complacent roots.
The girl that doesn't talk about sex sent me the most sexual song ever, and he was like, well, get on it. And I was like, do you know what this is about? And then he's like, well, you're dope, you could do it.